Hi everyone, welcome to Bookmas Day 1. I abruptly decided last night at literally 1 in the morning that I wanted to do my form of Bookmas, and basically that's going to be a million sit-down videos and a couple of other Christmas related videos, but I decided to do the 12 days of Christmas. We're going to be doing the 12th to the 24th and all that jazz. I decided very abruptly last night at like 1 in the morning, planned out like 6 of the videos already, have everything ready to go. So today is going to be filming day. So if you notice that it's the same me in every single video, that's why. I basically filmed majority of Bookmas today, December 3rd, just to kind of be able to have all those videos done, filmed, and ready to be edited tomorrow. So, just in case you're wondering. Our first video is going to be a bookshelf tour. As far as I can remember, I've never done a bookshelf tour, as in giving you guys a tour of my entire bookshelf. So that's what we're going to do today. Well, I think what I'm going to do is just have you filming me, and I'm just going to go down the rows of the shelves. So let's give you some context. The shelf I have is the Billy bookshelf from IKEA. I think this is a universal booktube bookshelf. I feel like every booktuber, at least that I know of, has these bookshelves or has some form of this kind of bookshelf, like the white tall shelf. I'm not sure where to start exactly. I don't know if I want to start on the big bookshelf or start with like my little TBR area. You know, I guess we'll start with the little TBR area. So let's come a little bit closer. We're gonna start with the TBR section over here by the Christmas tree. Christmas tree is not decorated, by the way. I know I'm kind of flopping on the Christmas game, but okay. Welcome to our TBR area. It's kind of hidden behind this Christmas tree right now, but this is where like my TBRs that I make sit for like the months. I've made a couple of TBR videos since being back in this room, and for the most part, they've kind of sat here. So let's start with some books. I'm not going to take them off the shelf or like move them. I'm just going to read out the titles for you. Cool? Cool. Okay, first one we have is The Love Wager by Lynn Painter, then Electric Idol by Kate Roberts, Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Carrie Soda's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Legends Lattes by Travis Baldry, I don't know, so I'm guessing it is, The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Then down here we have a Book of the Month book, which is one of the, I think it is the only, I think this is the only Book of the Month book I have. I have some opinions about Book of the Month, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We have Dragon Fruit. I'm not trying to say her name and I don't really want to butcher it and be rude, so I'm not going to say it. Anyways, moving on. The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood. Verity by Colleen Hoover. The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. Leather and Lark by Brian Weaver. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score, Daydream by Hannah Grace, and Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. All these books were in a video, I believe. I think these were all in a video. Pretty sure all these books were in the video, my like end of year TBR, because I had like 19 books left in my reading goal or whatever. So that's what all these books are from. But there's our first section of the bookshelf. Let's come to the big one. First, before anything, I want to show you guys above, I'll insert a shot, I have some Funko Pops and then my rubber duck collection also on top of the shelves. I have some Stranger Things people, and then I have Freddie Mercury, who is my all-time favorite music artist ever, so. Okay, let's start with the top shelf. Top shelf of the bookshelf, this is the top, you can't see it, but this is the top shelf of my bookshelf. And up here is all of my like young adult and some mixed in of like adult romances that are just, I don't know, the colors, I don't know, it just looked okay up there. Whatever. Anyways, let's get on to the actual books that are up here. Okay, top shelf, we have the entire Heartstopper series, which I love, highly recommend, definitely read this. One of my favorite series of all time. I reread them quite often, actually. Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman. I kind of forgot that I was doing authors for a second there. But yeah, we have both series from Jenny Han, To All the Ways I've Loved Before and The Summer I Turned Pretty. I loved both series, would highly recommend if you're really into young adult, cute, fun romances. Then we have Lynn Painter's young adult romances. We have Better Than the Movies, The Do-Over, and then I have really cool Sprayed Edges edition of The Do-Over. The Do-Over is my personal favorite Lynn Painter book, this book, and I literally sobbed while reading it, so just so you guys have some context. And then randomly above those books is two of Christina Lauren's that I have, which is the In a Holidays and the Unhoneymooners. In a Holidays was actually a really good book. If you're looking for a good holiday read and you like Christina Lauren's books, you guys should definitely pick this one up. I think it was really good from what I remember. I read it last year, I think, or maybe 2 years ago, and really enjoyed it. So highly recommend that book, I guess. Next we have K.L. Walter's 3 books. I think she only has 3. I don't know if I'm being completely honest with you. The Summer of Broken Rules, What Happens After Midnight, and Maybe Meant to Be. I do know that Maybe Meant to Be used to be titled something else, and then it got changed to Maybe Meant to Be. I have not read that one, but the first 2 I have read, and I actually really like The Summer of Broken Rules. It was really cute, just so you guys know. Next we have some of my Pride and Joys, which is the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read this in a video, so if you guys want to go watch it, I'll leave a link for you guys up in the iCards or whatever. Any books that are in a video, I'll try to link them down below, or like wherever I can link the videos for you guys, because a lot of the books that I've read are in like reading videos, at least the ones from like this past year. So if you guys want to watch those, you're more than welcome to go watch that. But yes, we have the Natural series, which I loved. Then we have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. That was also in a video. It was really good. I don't have much else to say about it. Next, we have a bunch of Sarah Adams books. We have When in Rome, Practice Make Perfect, The Cheat Sheet, and The Rule Book. I personally like the When in Rome series better than the Cheat Sheet series. I don't know what that one's called, because the Rule Book, I think, takes place in the same world. I might be wrong about that, actually. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, okay? But I did like all of her books. I do love all of her books, and will continue to purchase the new ones coming out that she's putting out. So then we have a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. Normally Good Girl Bad Blood goes like in between these two, but right now it's on my TBR, so it's not in the shelf, but the space is still there for it. So yeah, we have Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and then As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. Then we also have Killjoy by Holly Jackson, which is like the little novella. This cover is actually really cool. It like has like texture. Pretty cool. Randomly, I have 2 graphic novels that are, this is a series called Unfamiliar by Haley Newsome. These are really cute. These are really cute. I saw them at Walmart. This is the first one, Unfamiliar. I saw this in Walmart, and it's so colorful and fun. It was just a really cute read. It was really fast, really cute. As of right now, there's 2, volumes 1 and 2 out. I think there's a 3rd coming, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I will definitely be continuing this series because it's cute, it's fun, it's colorful. The characters are also really cute. So if you're looking for just like a really cute, easy, witchy graphic novel, highly recommend Unfamiliar. It's actually a really cute book. In a Jam by Kate Canterbury, which I personally think is one of the best books I read in 2023. I believe I read this in 2023. Finally on the shelf, we have The XX by Erin Sterling. I have not continued Erin Sterling's like XX World. Like any of the books that have come after that book. It was good, but it wasn't like crazy. Anyways, moving on. Let's keep going. Now we're on the middle shelf, or like the second shelf down. I don't know. The shelf that's as tall as I am. This shelf and eye level all the time. This is my favorite shelf. I love these books with my entire heart and soul. All of these books on the shelf are either books that I truly loved and gave 5 stars, or just books that were super good and I loved a lot, and just wanted to put them on my favorite shelf. So let's start with the stack that's closest to the screen right now over here. We have Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer, in a video. You guys should go watch that video. That book changed my life. We're moving on from it. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, as well as the second book in that series, Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. Then we have Butcher and Blackbird by Brienne Reed. Is it Brienne? Brienne. I don't know, one of them. Weaver. Next we have A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston, which is a video you guys can go watch. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, which I believe is also in a video that you can go watch. The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Ashley Poston has quickly become one of my current favorite authors lately. At least in the year of 2024, I've read almost all of her books, as well as some backlogged books that like. Then we have all of Emily Henry's books that I have, which is The Happy Place, People Need on Vacation, Book Lovers, and Beach Read. I personally, my favorite is Funny Story, but I don't have Funny Story on my shelf right now. I refuse to buy one hardback of her books because I just love how all of her spines look together. So I'm waiting for it to come out in paperback to buy it. But I love Funny Story. That's my favorite personally from Emily Henry, if you're wondering. Moving next door, we have all of the Elsie Silver books that I have, which is the entire Chestnut Springs series, as well as some of the Rose Hill series. So yeah, of the two series from Elsie, I have Flawless, Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, Hopeless, Wild Love, and Wild Eyes. Those are all the books that are out in the series currently. Next, we have my Allie Hazelwood shrine, because I love this woman with my entire being. She is an auto-read author for me. There's not a single book that she has put out that I haven't read, at least in the romance genre. I know she has some older ones that are like weirder and different, and a couple of those like novella things that are in with like a bunch of other authors. There's some of those books from her, those like little novellas I haven't read from her, but all of her full length like novels she's put out in the romance genre specifically, I have read all of them and have loved all of them. We have Not in Love. This is a signed copy. Yes, I have a signed copy. Love that for me. As well as the paperback version. I believe this one's from Walmart, so it's like that Walmart picture, like the special picture or whatever. Then we have The Love Hypothesis, Love in the Brain, Loathe to Love You, Love Theoretically, Check and Mate, and Bride. You can watch a video about Bride as well as Check and Mate if you would like. The video from Bride is so all over the place because that book just genuinely like melted my brain. Here is my fantasy shelf. These are pretty much all the fantasy books that I have and have read, excluding this whole entire thing. Don't look at it. Here's Eeyore. He's one of my little decorations. Currently, right now, he's in front of Fourth Wing. I have like the OG hardback cover as well as the like holiday sprayed edges edition. Currently, those are hidden behind Eeyore because he's my Christmas decoration and I love him and he's just so cute. Then we have the Court of Thorns and Roses series, or ACOTAR series right here. These are the books that like got me into reading and like all that jazz, so yeah, I don't know what I was going with there. I also have Crescent City, The House of Earth and Blood. I've not read that series yet, but I have the first one. Then, randomly between these two series, I have A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. Elise? Is that her name? It's something, it's close to Elsie. I think it's Elise, though. Yeah, Elise Kova. This book is so good. I really would love to continue this series. Also, these covers are gorgeous. I just haven't gotten around to continuing the series yet, but there's like 5 of them. I have to get to it eventually. Then we have the entirety of the Throne of Glass series in the OG covers. Don't know how I acquired these beautiful things, and it's in the box that it comes in. Yeah, I don't know how I got so lucky to acquire these beauties, but I do have them and will be reading them probably in 2025. I'm kind of already trying to plan out like if I want to do that as a video or not, but we'll see. But that's a big commitment, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do there yet. Anyway, so there's my fantasy shelf. Let's move down a little bit. I don't really know how I'm going to do this, so I have to kind of turn you off for a second and figure it out. This shelf next is all of like the just general romances and series and authors and things of that sort, so I'm just going to go through all the books. I didn't give you guys every single title up here, I just realized that, but you know Sarah J. Maas, you don't need every title of all the books. Anyways, moving on. We're starting this side. We have 2 Lynn Painter adult romances. I personally love both her young adult and adult romances. I know some people like one or the other. I like both. I think she's just a great author in general, but I have Mr. Wrong Number and Happily Never After. Moving along, we have Magnolia Parks, which I read for a video. I don't even know what to say about that. Moving on. We have next You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. I didn't love this book at first, but it turned out being really good. So moving on. We have 2 from Elena Armas. We have The Spanish Love Deception and The American Roommate Experiment. Moving from there, we have Addicted to You by Kristen Becker Ritchie, Under Lock, and From Luke Off with Love by Mariana Zapata. And then we have the rest of the off-campus series, which is The Score, The Goal, and The Deal. I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere. Oh yeah, we have the Legacies down here. For some reason it's just not with the other ones. I have no idea. I don't know. I read The Deal a while ago, the first one, and moving on. Randomly above all these books I have It Ends With Us. My sister was borrowing this and is also borrowing It Starts With Us because she wanted to read them, so that's why it's just kind of randomly on top of the shelf because there's not really anywhere for it to go. In this stack we have Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan, November 9 by Colleen Hoover, 11 Other Words by Christina Lauren, which is in a video if you guys want to watch it. Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake, Wildfire and Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, the entire Twisted series, Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. I personally am a Twisted Hate stan and will forever be a Twisted Hate stan. Don't care for the first 2 books. I only like the second 2. Or the last 2. Number 3 and number 4. Just so you know. Okay, up here we have Throttled by Lauren Asher. I just recently started reading this series and I'm really liking it. So I have the first book. Then underneath there we have By a Thread by Lucy Score. Underneath we have the first 2 books in the Knock 'Em Out series by Lucy Score, Things We Never Got Over and Things We Hide from the Light. The third one is over there on the TBR shelf, but whatever. Now we have some more Lauren Asher. We have the first book in the Lakefront Billionaires. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Love Redesigned. Then we have the entire Dreamland Billionaire series, which is the final print, terms and conditions, and final offer by Miss Lauren Asher. Love those books. They're great. So that's the entire just like general like romance shelf that I have. So from those shelves, these are all like the red books. So like from here up, except for some books here and there, are all my red. And then the last 2 shelves I'm going to show you guys are books that I have not read. So we're going to have to sit on the floor for this one. So here is the thing about the last 2 shelves I'm going to show you guys is that I'm not going to really go into depth about the books because I want to do a whole video talking about all the books on my shelf that I haven't read yet. So the bottom 2 shelves are just TBR books. So sorry about that, but I'm not going to show you guys them too in depth. I'm just going to kind of let you guys see what's on the shelves. And then in a video that you guys will probably get in a couple of days, you'll get all the books that I haven't read. I guess that's it for the video. There's really not anything else I need to do because I've shown you guys all the books. I feel really accomplished, by the way. I really don't have anything else to say about the shelves. I definitely think I'm going to have to get another bookshelf soon because I'm literally bursting at the seams. Like there are books like stacked on each other and behind each other because of like how many books I have on the shelf. So we definitely need to probably start thinking about investing in another bookshelf. But other than that, I think that's all for this video. If you guys are excited for the rest of Bookmas, let me know down below. I am so excited. I'm going to be attempting to do this and hopefully I'll be able to successfully pre-film and have all the videos I need done by the end of this week. That's kind of my goal, is to have all the videos for Bookmas done by Friday so that I can just kind of do whatever I want for the rest of the month. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are excited for Bookmas as I am, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles! I feel like that outro was really bad.